Hey there, Taurus, and welcome to your week of September 6th, 2021 general tarot reading. We're just going to charge in and see what we got for your general vibe card. We got the Wasp Spirit for you here saying sometimes life stings. And that's the truth, isn't it? You know, sometimes, and sometimes it feels like it's more than just sometimes. But it feels like life is kind of taking a bite out of you, stinging you a bit. I always try, if you're familiar with me here, I always try to look at the positives and things, right? I always try to say, like, sometimes, like, the bad stuff that happens in our life is for a good reason. That being said, sometimes life stings. Sometimes it does, and you just kind of gotta take the lesson, try to learn something from this, right? Try not to make it be like a absolute nothing. We got a pop out here for you, right? Try not to let it be a complete negative. Try to let stuff. Oh man, we got some more pop outs for you. Pair of queens to go with you here. But just to say, like, hey, don't let this be just entirely negative. Let it, be a positive as well. Learn something from this. Try to have a good takeaway here. So thank you for being here, Taurus. I hope my neighbor started mowing his lawn. I hope that's not picking up on the microphone. If it is, I do apologize for this. He just suddenly decided as I sat down to record here while I was doing my pre-shuffling. So hopefully that's not picking up. But thank you for putting up with that if you are going to stick around, Taurus. If you're new to the channel, though, I do a spread here of past, present, future, and an outcome. So you're going to want to stick around because I'm going to do clarifiers for all those cards. And I'm also going to do a Moonology card to tie everything off. So again, thank you for being here, Taurus. We're starting things off with the Fool here in your past. It means you're starting off a new journey, some sort of new thing in your life here. What's really awesome with the Fool is he just takes that leap of faith. Hopefully that's what you're doing. You're just taking that leap of faith, learning how to fly on the way down. Starting something new here. It could be anything, business, love, school, any sort of new relationship, a friendship, anything like that. Maybe even starting up a new hobby or something, right? So really just going for it there. So yeah, just starting off something new here. Unfortunately, we got a bit of a sting coming along with this. We'll find out what that's about here. In your present, we've got both the Queen and both the Queens of Pentacles and Swords here. The Queen of Pentacles is all about abundance, all about, good things coming in for you. Like all the Queens of Pentacles and Swords are motherly and nurturing for you. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's more of, like I say, with your physical material world, your money, your health, things like that. With the Queen of Swords, it's more to do with your thoughts and keeping yourself honest here. With the Queen of Swords here, she wants you to be honest and truthful, right? She has her hand out to receive here, as you can see. And she wants you to tell her the truth. Now, the thing about that is that she knows the truth. She just wants to see if you're going to be honest with her. And if you're not, that sword's coming down, because the Queen of Swords does not suffer any fools. With the Queen of Pentacles here as well, it's just like saying abundance. I feel like if you're honest and truthful here, you will have abundance, right? As long as you're being, upfront and everything, you're going to have abundance in your life. So I like that. Abundance with whatever this new start is here. Sometimes life stings. Sometimes if you're not honest, you do get stabbed, right? You do get a bit of that cut, right? Cheaters and liars never prosper, I believe is the saying. Or is it liars never prosper or cheaters never prosper? Somebody, I'm sure, will let me know down in the comments below. But it's just saying, like, hey, like, be honest and you're going to have a ton of abundance here. We have half the Empress is shown up here, as she is all of the queens put together. So we're halfway to an Empress, which is you coming into your power and really creating what you want to see in the world. So I'm liking that. So this is leading to your future, which is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, right? You ever get that feeling in your stomach, like you have butterflies in your stomach when you see somebody? Or that feeling like, you're kind of like, oh man, this isn't going to work out, something like that. The High Priestess is trying to communicate to you what that might be, right? She's trying to say, hey, like, trying to give you like a warning or like a, kind of a push in the back, kind of like a tap on the bum, like go get it, right? That's what the High Priestess is trying to tell you here. So I feel like your intuition is letting you know, like, maybe this is going to be a little deadly, a little sting heavy if you're dishonest, right? or maybe you will get stung if you are honest, but it's going to be, at least the stings are worth it, right? At least you know you were upfront and what have you about it, right? And then that way you at least know, you can live honestly, right? Sometimes when we're when you maybe tell a lie that you think is a little white lie, it can kind of weigh heavy on you, right? I know I'd rather take one little sting and tell the truth than the lie and have it like weighing on my conscience for the rest of my life or however long until I finally blurt out the truth, and then maybe you get a bunch of stings from that, right? This also has the initials J and B here. That might mean something to you. If it does, let me know down in the comments below. This is leading to the Six of Swords in your outcome position, and that's a fantastic card because the Six of Swords is all about, being in rough waters, as you can see down in this corner here, and seeing that there are clear waters ahead. Is to say, you might be in a tough situation, but you can see that things are going to level out here. So, like I said, maybe being honest right out of the gate might lead to you being in those rough waters, might lead to a sting or two. But it's going to lead to better things in the future, right? At least being upfront and open is going to, get you there, right? It could also just say if you are going and maybe if you kind of, you got to trust your intuition, right? It's going to be different for everybody. But maybe if you do have it's just a white lie or something and things are going to be a little rocky at first, where you're kind of like, oh, well, they didn't really need to know that, and you're trying to keep it under wraps until everything kind of resolves, and then it's like, now we're in the clear, right? Now we can kind of be honest and be like, oh, well, I really didn't mean to lie to you, but, and then it's like, oh, well, it's okay, everything worked out, right? So it just depends, right? That's going to be different for everybody. Trust your gut on that one. So I'm digging that so far. We're going to get you your clarifiers here, Taurus. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you want to stick around, I'm going to get you your clarifiers here, obviously, in just a moment, but we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card, as I said at the start of the video, so you're going to want to stick around for that. So thank you again for making it this far. I think my neighbor is done mowing, so thank you, Taurus. We might have made it through the rough patch and into the clear now, just like that Six of Swords. So thank you for being here, and let's see what we got for you. All right, so clarifying the Fool is the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like that's maybe what you're taking your this leap of faith towards, is you're looking for this Ten of Pentacles, which is sort of to say have your material physical world being in a very good place. This could be anything from having leaving a legacy behind in such a way that you kind of have a business or something and leave an everlasting company started up in the world that really leaves an impression on people. Could be starting up a family as well. That's kind of a family tree is leaving a legacy behind as well. So whatever this could be, it's going to be different for everybody, but it seems like this is what's on your mind, is leaving your mark on the world. Clarifying your Queen of Pentacles and Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is really lovely because he moves with purpose, right? Unlike the Knight of Swords, who's on the opposite end of the spectrum, whereas the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. The Knight of Pentacles moves with purpose, right? He's like, I'm going very slowly, but I am putting one foot in front of the other. I know where my destination is. I'm going every step of the way because this is part of the plan, and the plan is going to work, right? So I feel like this abundance that you're kind of striving towards, this honesty, if you stick to the plan on this, you're going to have that stuff. You're going to have awesome things. You're going to have this legacy that you're trying to attain here. So that's fantastic. I'm loving that. Clarifying the High Priestess is the Ace of Pentacles, which is great because this might say that your intuition is telling you that this Ace of Pentacles is near in your future, which is the kind of the thing that's going to start stuff off for you, right? You don't get to the 10 without going through the Ace, the 2, the 3, the 4, so on and so forth, of course. With the Ace here, it's saying success is here, but you got to plan for it. You got to get ready for the challenges that are to come. And we can see that you're going to be encountering challenges here with the Six of Swords. You're going to be in that rough water, but the clear path is ahead because I feel like you have that plan with the Knight of Pentacles. And clarifying the Six of Swords is the Magician. That's fantastic. The Magician is the master manifester. That means that you're manifesting those clear waters, right? You might be in the rocky stuff right now, but we're going to be eventually leading to the clear waters. We're going to eventually lead to oh, excuse me, to the good stuff. We're going to eventually lead into our goals, into this legacy here, right? It's just a matter of, sticking to the plan. So I'm digging that. That's fantastic, Taurus. So we're going to clarify this all. We're going to wrap it all up with a Moonology card. So again, thank you so much for making it this far with me. I hope this has been resonating. I hope this has been helping you out. But let's see what we got here for you. Oh, for a Moonology card. That one wanted to pop out there. Oh, we got two actually came out here. So we got the waning moon saying, what do you need to release? And we've got the new moon in Cancer saying you and your loved ones are safe. So if that's what you're worried about, maybe you're feeling like you may have to, tell a few lies or something, be a little dishonest, or fearing that being honest will lead to danger for yourself and your loved ones. The new moon in Cancer is saying they're safe, so don't worry about it, right? Just do what you got to do, right? With the the waning moon saying, what do you need to release? Just think about that. What do you need to release? What is going to help you get here to achieve your goals and such? Do you need to let go of your impulsive nature and maybe stick to the plan, like the Knight of Pentacles would tell you? Do you need to maybe be a little more loosey-goosey, right? Maybe you're a little too much of a planner, Taurus, and you need to kind of get a little spontaneity going on in your life here. Or do you just need to, release the fears and stuff? Like it says, you and your loved ones are safe. Do you need to release that fear and that worry that that you're not? That if whatever you're being honest or dishonest about is going to come back to bite you and come back to sting you. I feel like sometimes life stings, but I think you don't have to really worry about that this week, Taurus. So that's what we got here for you this week, Taurus. I hope this is helping you out. I hope this has been resonating for you. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe, share the video, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, too, after this one. Hopefully everything's going good over there, too. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus, and I hope to see you in the next video.